1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Minister for Science and Technology says Pakistan has come out of current account deficit after 17 years. Minister for National Food Security has emphasized the need for enhancing the production of wheat in the country. 736 new coronavirus cases and 10 more deaths were reported during the last 24 hours in the country. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the authorities have extended a ban on high-speed internet service till 12th of November. And now, the news in detail. Minister for Science and Technology Fawad Chaudhry has said after 17 years, Pakistan has come out of current account deficit. In a tweet today, he said this happened because of our exports and remittances remained more than imports. The minister said the government has also cut its expenditures, said the country can only be taken forward on the path of economic self-reliance by reducing the expenditures and enhancing the revenue. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Pakistan and Uzbekistan enjoy deep fraternal relations and leadership of both the countries is committed to further strengthen the bilateral relations. He expressed these views during a telephonic conversation with Foreign Minister of the Republic of Uzbekistan, Abdul Aziz Kamilov, today. The Foreign Minister said an inaugural round of bilateral political consultations between Pakistan and Uzbekistan will soon be held in Islamabad. He said Pakistan is committed to continue its reconciliatory efforts for the establishment of peace in the region, including the Afghanistan. Both the foreign ministers also agreed to increase the trade volume between the two countries. Minister for National Food Security Syed Fakhr Imam has said the decision regarding the wheat support price will be taken next week. During a meeting in Islamabad today, he emphasized the need for enhancing the production of wheat. The meeting discussed production targets of rabi crops. Punjab's Chief Minister Sardar Usman Buzdar has said that all kinds of resources will be provided for the promotion of higher education in the province. He stated this while chairing a high-level meeting to review the measures taken for planning and promotion of higher education in the province in Lahore today. The Chief Minister said that an effective mechanism will be set up to deal with the future challenges regarding education. He said that Punjab government is setting up universities in backward districts of the province. Governor Khyber Pakhtunkhwa has summoned the session of the Assembly in Peshawar tomorrow at 2 p.m. 736 more people tested COVID positive after the tests of 28,534 patients over the last 24 hours. According to the latest statistics, the virus claimed lives of 10 more people during the last 24 hours. The figure of patients recovered from the virus has reached 309,136. There are now 9,642 active cases in the country. In Azad, Jammu and Kashmir, people will mark the 73rd Foundation Day on Saturday across the liberated territory. Various functions including rallies, processions and seminars will be held at government and community level to celebrate their freedom from Dogra regime, which was liberated on 24th of October in 1947. And a revolutionary government was established under the dynamic leadership of Sardar Muhammad Ibrahim Khan as the founder president of Azad Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the authorities have extended a ban on high-speed internet service till 12th of November. Hurriyat leaders, political activists, and several international organizations working for the rights of common people and journalists, including Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, have time and again demanded restoration of 4G internet service in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. However, the Modi regime pays no heed to the pleas and keeps on extending the ban on the service. Meanwhile, former Afghan Prime Minister and leader of Hizb-e-Islami Gulbuddin Hekmatyar has condemned atrocities perpetrated by Indian forces in illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Speaking at the Institute of Policy Studies, Islamabad, he urged New Delhi to learn a lesson from the defeat of Soviet Union and NATO in Afghanistan. He said that Kashmir issue cannot be resolved by force and India should resolve it as per the will of Kashmiri people. In Afghanistan, 12 people were killed and 8 others wounded during clashes and airstrikes in northern Takhar province today. According to officials, the clashes erupted between the security forces and Taliban militants in Hazara Keshlak, in outskirts of capital Talukan city. Iran denounces the accusation of meddling in the United States elections. Spokesman for Iranian mission to the United Nations, Ali Reza Mir Yousefi, in a tweet says, unlike the United States, Iran does not interfere in other countries' affairs. Earlier, Director of the United States National Intelligence John Ratcliffe had accused Iran of obtaining voter data that could be used to endanger the upcoming election, which is going to be held the next month. In Indonesia, 11 people have died when a landslide hit a coal mine in Sumatra province. According to the officials, the victims were about 20 meters underground at a coal mine near a village in Sumatra province. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.